Gareth, talking about stories, what's the best story you've heard dealing with organisations of how they've gone from doing stuff traditionally to changing that mindset and doing something different?
Oh my goodness me. I would say it's a two-parter, and it just shows the difficulty. So, oh, I forgot his first name, Hegarty.
Obviously an Irishman.
No, good. But wrote a paper about bringing restorative culture into a construction site. And so they managed, so they were a tier 2 company working for a tier 1 client, and big construction site. And they managed to bring a restorative culture into their environment, learning environment. And they got loads and loads of learning, loads of accelerated problem solving that was going on. Unfortunately, about 15 months into the project, their client turned around and said, "We don't like this. We want to go back to the blame and shame process," and completely destroyed all of the work that they'd done inside. And I'll forward the paper on to Steve to share. But it's a great piece where actually, if you get the leadership bought in, and you've got to start at the leadership. If the leadership don't get it, you're on a hiding to nothing. And, you know, it might be that you get a foot in with a sponsor at the leadership team level, then you've got to start. But the Trojan mice is the thing that's often talked about as ways of little steps to get in. But if you're supporting somebody else, you can't necessarily carry on through how you want to. And that you've then got to make a decision. Do I just suck it up or go and find somewhere else? There's plenty of failure points, but it requires belief. And I think the fact that you're all here, you want to learn, it's getting that passion. Yes, there's beer and pizza because that's going to help you. But you know, it's finding ways to encourage people. The hardest part is determining what a return of investment is, because there is no silver bullet piece. There is no piece of equipment that says, if you put this in place, your productivity, your results and everything will go up massively. It's a long game. It's marginal gains. And actually what you probably find is you have reduced turnover, and that's a huge benefit to an organization.
Actually, I'm not here for the beer and pizzas, but thanks for that.
Yeah, he's not even a safety professional. He's just here for the free beer.
Well, actually, and on that point, I'm not a safety professional either, and that is what makes it really hard to get into businesses, because I can't do the safety piece, get a foot in and go, hey, try this. I have to work with people who get it and they want to learn, and that's much harder to bring in place. So
it's funny, Gareth. I had a meeting with my boss today. I had my 6-monthly performance review thing, and I was like, I'm totally in the wrong role. Like, I'm not a safety guy anymore. Like, I change and transformation and culture. That's where I should be sitting, not bloody running glove campaigns and stuff like that. That's just not me. I need to be trying something different. So yeah, I totally resonate with that one. It's about, I kind of feel the people in this room probably are starting to think that they're moving away from safety and they're becoming this other profession, which is really cool. You talked to earlier. I remember you've just prompted me to think about a story that we had in a place that I was working in, and I remember the employee relations people coming to us and saying, "Hey, we're not writing any more warning letters. What the hell's going on? Like, why are people? What's going on? We should be writing hundreds of these, and now we're not." And we're like, "Good, we're doing something good."
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's it. So you taught them all the skills to hide the incidents then, is that what you're saying?
Yeah. We just basically said, "No, don't tell us. We'll make sure it's all right." That's it. We'll look